1, 2, 3, go.
Yo, fucking late night show. I got the best things. I get so many people hype. It's like having fat women having sex with all these people, but guess what? These are the most hungriest hippo lesbians that I want to talk about. So we're going to bring you back to this sexual show. It's disgusting. There's so much luscious stuff that might happen. Pick out a bag. We might pull the sex tag, but guess what? There's this one thing. We got a killing permit for this bitch tonight. There might be a piston pump. You might want to give her a fuck because guess what? She has the fattest rump. So it's a Donald Fee show. You want to see what's going to happen between me and him? It's Stewie. I'm going to talk about the craziest shit because guess what? I gave them one thing to point out. Now this is my shot. There's a stereo. But guess what, bro? I get a little goddamn bored when I listen to shit on the thing. It's called a radio. The most fucking gayest thing I ever heard was some guy singing about this thing. How it could be so tough. Look at my life. It's so fucking rough. I used to come over to my Aunt Laura's house and I'd be like, yo, you got any food I can munch? Look at my face. I'm fucked up. And guess what? I can sell 100 books for a Catholic school attached. Call me Robert Munch. I don't give a fuck. So I ran out of breath. Look at me right now because I don't even know what the fuck's going to happen. But I wish that there was this one thing that could brought everything down to the poverty level of everybody looking at somebody, and guess what? It's like water. It keeps itself level. I don't give a shit no more because I am the eyes of the fucking devil. When you look at myself, I'll be beating yourself. So I fucked that up. But guess what? You look like little Nicky and I will hit you in the face with a fucking shovel. I don't give a shit because that's the way life is because nothing is equal. And then he's telling somebody else, and then Stewie's getting a little hype, and his health is getting a little in decline, and he's talking to himself. Maybe he's going 90 miles an hour this time, so I'm going to stop back. It's like grabbing somebody, and then maybe meeting a crack whore at a laundromat. You tell this girl, it's like, yo, there's so many things that we could discuss, but you're fucked up. You can't even stop twitching. Look at this girl. She's itching. So I said, here's $5. Come over and suck me off behind the McDonald's. It's the best romantic date you ever see. You might even have epilepsy. I don't give a shit. I'll buy your seizure medication. You look at me like, yo, this kid is Canadian. He'll make it happen. And then you're sitting down by the water. You can understand. Maybe this is some guy's daughter. But guess what? 5 seconds of heaven may be in a closet, but you're sitting there with Stewie. This girl's gonna get it from every angle. She's thinking of what it's like to be simple. I'm talking what it's like when she's sucking my cock, looking at that dimple. I'm like, yo, girl, you should be a goddamn porno star. I'm like, you know how much money we could be living? Fuck this, fucking in a minivan. We could be living in a big house with stars. You make like 150 grand a month. As long as you want to take it from every angle with that juicy gun. Pull over short balls and look at me side. But guess what? Those big guys, all they're gonna do is take black guys because they're disgusting. That's one thing I keep not stressing is never fall in love with any whore in this life. Because they're only there to sacrifice themselves for your time, your expense, just to take off with somebody else and bounce.
Nice.
So that other shit that I'm going to talk about, I'm a little wet and whistle.
For there, brother. Fifi Rodriguez.
No,
right.
let's go.
Go, get her.
Yo,
we'll give him
my best fucking friend, his name was Jordan Fee. I have March 5th put up on the fucking thing when we drinking Hennessy. We had the Black Skull of Death. This guy's looking at me, but guess what? There's so many gross whores. We had two of them sucking on our necks, shared the same birthday, same history. You don't even know what it's like when it's like a hysterectomy. Yo, I was sitting there, my pecker was dripping. I'm looking at this girl like, yo, what the fuck I was thinking? I should have rolled on a little raincoat. You know, this is my Jimmy. That's exactly it. Now my dick's starting there to start dripping. It's smelling putrid. There's shit. I'm looking at this girl like, yo, I should have threw you out of that car. But it was a minivan. And me and my cousin Devin came there and had a thumb war. Yo, it was so simple, but guess what? There was the pizza cooking in the oven over at his mom's house. So we had to ditch this bitch in some parking lot. We're like, yo, get over here. And then we went home. We just cooked up a little bit of pizza. I'm fucking this shit up, but yo, it gets a little easier next because there's a laundry basket. I'm fucked up in my head and I'm a little bit of a thing, but guess what? I'll pull out matches. When I run out of a lighter, I look at somebody, but guess what? This guy ain't much of a fighter. He's a lover. He'll come over and he'll give you a big hug because he's like an older brother, but he's my cousin. And guess what? When he puts his knee down on your throat, he'll be kneeling. He'll be bringing you to heaven. Yeah. It's this whole thing that we call a little bit of a gate to heaven stairs. Look at this guy because he's giving you one mean mug of a fucking stare. There's a chair right there. We might put you in an adult timeout. What the fuck just happened? Because this is nothing I've ever even said. I don't write. I don't wrote. Listen to me. I'm a fucking hillbilly and I do not choke. If I was in a rap battle, I don't even give a fuck because it's like, yo, I got scabs and most of the shit. Guess what? I was drunk in this town. This girl was coming over having the best time. Me and my cousin sitting there laughing for the last time with a video camera. Yeah. And guess what? This is the last rhyme. like Mortal Technique said, I don't give a fuck how I ended this song. Because your girl don't even know you. She don't even want to blow you. Because guess what? I'll kill you and your man, homie. In high school, I'll beat the shit out of you and your man, homie.
Nice.
Your girl want to blow me, don't even know me, and she think you a phony. And you think I suck that. Guess what? That pussy's all over my face. I'm just the craziest guy that's looking for that wet spot. I don't even care.
You know the best
I just
thing?
started laughing. I fucked it
It's
up.
all good, brother. You know the best thing about my show is I'll never censor you.
Well, that's the best part.
Never,
kid. No,
ever,
no.
brother. That's my show.
This is the thing, okay? If,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Most people are Canadian. You can go out to the West Coast.
Yeah.
You can find fish, or you can find some whore that's hanging out in somebody else's house. Call her your house, and then you said to yourself, guess what? I am the most craziest white Snoop Dogg. I don't give a fuck. I'll do the moonwalk with steel toe boots on. I'll scream to